I'll now go on to mention the wonderful people I met along the line. First, I want to thank God, my Creator, to whom be the glory. I want to mention the church who has supported my faith, and we have my parish priest here, the former one and the new one. My bishop is not here, but some of the church members are here. Torgbi, Mamao, I want to thank you very much for all the support that you gave me and you are still giving me, that you woke up, I'm sure around 3 a.m. and traveled all this way to be here before we start the function. Thank you very much. Then I attended the only secondary school in this country. Keta Secondary School. I can see somebody from Mauli saying why. Yes. Keta Secondary School is the secondary school. I wanted to tease some of our chiefs who know the school, but really didn't attend that school. The only person I know who attended the school is Torgbi Agbashi Awusu II, the Avadada of Anglon. Torgbi Akolache knows the school, but did not attend it. Then I was also at Bishop Herman, BH, the college in Ghana. There's only one. The college. There are others who also have that, but they are not. And those are my formative years. And I enjoyed being there. The lessons I learned, very useful. And welcome our regional minister, Honorable Dr. Yao Archibald Lecha. Welcome. Then I want to mention this wonderful gentleman, my supervisors at the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. Professor Sir Brian Greenwood and Professor Daniel Chandra Mohan. They changed me. They pushed me to my limit. And by the time I finished, I became a different person. And they have been with me up to date. They are great people. I send them the link to watch. So Brian and Daniel, if you are watching, thank you to you. Another young man, Professor Eric Wood. Professor Wood, I say, woke me up. I joined the KNUST in 2006. And in 2011, I was running around doing service, traveling, doing research, conferences all over the place, and forgot that I have to apply to become a senior lecturer, professor, associate professor, and professor. So I was just running around. So at Legon, on the 7th of February, I remember it very well because of some other things. 2011, after my presentation, snack break, Professor Wood called me and said, "What is your rank in this university?" I said, "I'm a lecturer." Lecturer? And you are doing this? When we leave here, go and take a form and apply for promotion. Professor Wood, please, let's see you. Thank you very much. So it was a time, something changed in me. I started thinking about myself from that time on. And the rest, I am today a full professor, thanks to him. My time at the School of Medical Sciences, KNUST, I met 3 deans, wonderful people, Prof. Agbenyegan, Professor Danso, Professor Yao, Edu Sakodie. These also supported me very much. I actually enjoyed working with them over there. And it was great. And they all still follow me up. And I just want to believe that the professors will do that to the younger ones as well here. Then I had a call from Emeritus Professor Fred Newton Binker one afternoon. I think it was around 1 p.m. Will you consider coming to head our School of Medicine? I was not sure what I was hearing. My wife was a visiting scholar here at the time, or she finished. So she called. When he called me, I was wondering what. So I said, "Prof, I'll call you back." So I called him again, and he said, "Yes, that's what I said." I said, "Don't you have a dean?" He said, "If we had, we wouldn't say come." So I resisted. He asked me to come home to Accra, and he gave me lunch. And over lunch, we talked again. And he has a nice way of getting you to agree. That time, whilst that was going on, the chairman of council also was calling. And Professor Binker said, "If you also have refused to come and serve your people, who will do it for you?" That really hit hard at me. So I said, "Prof, I will come." And I came, and here I am today. Thank you. And this gentleman, sometimes he wears beard, and other times he doesn't. I wasn't sure whether I'll meet him with a beard or without a beard this morning. And so I brought the 2 pictures. Fortunately, he's not wearing a beard today. So I met him, I think around 2003 or 2002, before I started my project work. Before I left London, I was told that the Health Research Unit, there are some London School alumni there. They don't give chance. So you must be sure that your proposal is right. So I came back to Ghana, and I went to Accra, at the Baraka, Fortunately, I met Prof there. We sat and we talked, and he said, no problem. I went and I had a call from the secretary that I just needed to do a few things to the proposal. And after I did that, I got approval for me to go on with my study. Prof, thank you very much. And as fate will have it, we met here again in UHAS, and he was my vice chancellor, and when I was dean of the medical school, and also I served him as a pro vice chancellor his last year of being a vice chancellor. Professor Japon, thank you very much. Then now I have Professor Lydia Asiato, who is our new vice chancellor. She's called Professor One. She wouldn't take any excuse. Her pressure was gentle but intense. And she would smile. Anytime I said, Prof, I'll think about it, she will smile. That's why I don't know whether you have this photo. You don't have it. Okay, so this is the way you did all the time. Anytime I said, I'll think about it, you smiled. And I'm standing here today delivering my lecture. Prof. One, thank you. You have a Professor One, and we have a Registrar One. Miss Ya Amankwa Opuni is our new registrar, and they have their way of putting pressure on you. And you have your vice chancellor being a female, your registrar being a female, and you are in there. So they have a way to make sure that things get done. And it's always been very great working with the two wonderful ladies. Thank you very much, VC. Thank you very much, Registrar. I have also, since I came here, I think from 2018, I've been a member of council. And we have here, I'm honored to have His Lordship, Justice Jones Maulom Doche here. Thank you, Chairman of Council and members of Council. Also here, I can see Mrs. Lucy Ayer, Dr. Makameho, Professor Asamoah. Thank you all for coming. Convocation, I thank you for all the support you've given me so far. And the medical school, it was tough over there, those years. And I thank you very much for all the cooperation. Although I pushed you sometimes to the limit, you worked with me, and by the grace of God, we graduated the first medical doctors from Ho, not from Accra, not from anywhere. That is a message that the medical schools that followed, they will either go to UG and elsewhere to go and finish. But we were determined that we were not going anywhere. We will graduate all our doctors from here, and we're able to do that. And we are still doing that. So faculty and staff of the School of Medicine, thank you very much. And I have Dr. Ampofo and Dr. Joseph Osafo. These two guys have helped me a lot. They held the fort for me, and they were the people I sent to the field to go and supervise my research work, and they always did that gladly for me. I thank you very much. I don't know where they are sitting, but thank you very much for all that you've done for me. And the MACAD team, the MACAD 1 team also, I thank you for all the work. My friends and family, thank you all for your support. And my beautiful wife and beautiful daughters, I thank you for, I knew that most of the time I was away, traveling, but you held the fort. And now we have grown-ups with us, adults. And thank you so much for all the work you did for us to get here. My parents, God gave me to the world through them. And with your help, I have become who I am today, Torgbi Professor Tagbor III. Thank you very much.